Hi, beautiful Taurus. Welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Taurus, this is your monthly read for June. No, not at all. For the monthly read for July. I think I am in tune with what I'm doing here. And these days, I do not restart any videos to make it perfect because I am flawless. Nope. I just keep going and I show you all my flaws. Okay, this is going to start with 3 initial cards and we're just going to go deeper and deeper into these energies for the month of July for Taurus. And I'm going to pull all the cards from the beginning to just get an overall feel. That's your first card. Time to go. Time to go. Time to wrap something up. Perhaps time to leave a situation that you're in. Could be relationships, could be job. Could be even like your thinking mind, like your mindset, your belief system. And I also wanted to say that at the end of this, there's going to be an extension. If you feel like you resonate, like this is your reading and you want to know more. You have me crawl on the floor. Round and round. Is there a situation that's going round and round? Time to go and round. Interesting. We have 45 and 25. So 45 years. You've been doing this for 45 years. You are 45 years. You've been doing this for 25 years. You are 25. Feels like 45 and 25 has a real significance here. And the Observer, which is very much like with a different perspective, with a different point of view. Like you can have like a completely different understanding of a situation once you get a different perspective on something. We're just going to clarify. So time to go, 45 there, which adds up to number 9. So it's like an ending of something. Why is that here for Taurus, please? For the month of July. You're waiting for something to take off. A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. Page of Raphael, which is very much about like turning the page of something, getting in, leaving something old, time to go, and getting into something new. Raphael is all about the healing. This is very much my like magical carpet ride. You're dreaming about a lot of things and you're waiting for it to take off. And I want to clarify this round and round. Why is that here for Taurus, please? We're just going to go deeper into each and every one of these energies. I shuffle these cards and decks in between, and you see me shuffle them, right? And it's not like I'm pulling any cards out. They're flying out by themselves. So I am not in charge of that whatsoever. I just want to say exactly these two cards came out exactly together like this. 8 of Michael and 7 of Gabriel, like it did for Aries. Was it even in this position? It was. It was even in this position. In the middle position for Aries, these two exact cards came out. So I would go check the Aries reading out if you feel like you're drawn to it. So we have round and round. So there's a situation here where you felt like perhaps like you haven't really found your way out. You have just done the same thing over and over again. It can be something that also has become like a routine and you don't really know how to break free or break out of that situation and start something, like refresh yourself, reboot yourself. But there's something here now, like you're reclaiming your power. You've found a way out. You know what to do. You can be free, and it says make a courageous choice to change your situation and claim your power while you're at it. Like this is very much like claim your integrity, stand in your power, know who you are. And then we have the observer that we're going to clarify. Are you kidding me? So this card also came out for Aries, Knight of Ariel. But now I'm getting insecure if this came out in the mid position in the first round or if it was in extended. For sure these two came out, so there's a connection to Aries here somehow. We have the Knight of Ariel, which is very much like your support is coming in. Someone is supporting your ideas, someone is helping you out. You're getting like a lending hand, or you're asking for help. You have maybe perhaps delegated your work situation to someone else, or you have if it's something like that weighs on your mind, you really have started to share what's weighing on your mind with someone else. You're inviting someone else to your space to sort of lighten your load a little bit. Together with the Four of Raphael, so it's the second Raphael here, which for one moment I thought, do you see how similar they are? So for one moment I thought that this card came out before when this card came out, and they're very, very similar in the way that one is very much like anticipating, exciting, waiting for the next adventure, sitting on the magical carpet ride, just waiting for it to lift off, just fly into the ethers. And then the other one is very much like stuck on the ground. Do you see how similar they are? Like one has a castle though, like in the back there, but nothing is touching the water in either of these. We're just having this girl sitting on the beach, sitting on the sand, with Raphael sort of in the distance, with the water not touching. And so from one perspective, and it's interesting because the observer, this is coming out underneath the observer. I'm going to go deeper into this in just a moment, so I'm not going to take up all the time now. But the observer is talking about just like, from one perspective, it looks like you're a little bit like not in tune with yourself. You're not really knowing where you go. You're a little bit like frustrated, or maybe even sad or disappointed because you feel like it's not really going in the direction of what you wanted, only to like look at it from another perspective, like, well, maybe I haven't like started something yet, or maybe it hasn't taken off just yet, but I am anticipating it to take off. I'm excited for the lift off. I am ready. I'm getting myself ready for the next level. And it's the same image, it's just two different perspectives together with a star card, which is very much like you're getting the healing that you need, and there's a lot of hope here. Is wish fulfillment. 17 also speaks about foreverness. It's like the eternity. It's immortal. It's like something that will never die. So if that is a wish that you had, that you maybe at some point thought was going to die, it hasn't died on you. It hasn't gone away. It actually is coming back around. It's a wish fulfillment taking place. So if we're starting with this time to go, and what did this come out here? Maybe it did. Knight of Ariel. There's so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. This time to go, and this Knight of Ariel, for me, that just feels like it's time to do something different. It's time to, I just get this, like, I know that's not going to fit for everyone because it's general readings, it's going to be individually something different for everyone. But for at least someone that I'm picking up the energy around, or the general Taurus here, is that you're delegating your workload to someone else, whether that is like getting an assistant, getting what else do you get? Because I don't have it myself. What else do you get? Like you, and I think it's really, really new to you. If you haven't done this already, you're thinking about getting an assistant or getting someone that helps you in your situation. If that is around your own business, your own workload, just helping you around the house, maybe getting a cleaning lady, just cleaning help overall, whatever. It's like you're for the first time you're delegating your workload. You're delegating. You're understanding that you cannot do it all yourself, and it also because probably you would probably. Beg to differ. You would probably argue with me a little bit, and I'm the first one to stand behind you because I'm the first person to say, well, I know I can do it all because I have to, because I'm not there just yet where I feel comfortable both emotionally and financially to just get help for whatever reason, for whatever in your life. And so I understand that you could, but it's such a game changer for you because not only, the best thing it feels like is for you to, you need to move on to something different. You need to open up to something different, but then you sort of cannot because you have to spend that extra time on just, if I just take these in videos, for example, all the work that goes into putting these videos out is not just me sitting right now. The minutes that I'm, recording this, that's not the workload. The workload is putting yourself in the right energy before I even start to do these readings. And then it's the upload of the videos afterwards, and it's the edit of the videos afterwards, and it's the getting them out to you, everything around the video itself. And that takes time. And then also with private readings or whatever, it's not just to do the reading itself. It's the inquiry, and it's the meeting of that person, being the I think it's called a moderator, is it? The person that just deals with, it would free up so much time to just do the readings. And then it feels like, Taurus, the whole point of delegating the workload, I'm just saying, there's a sense here that the whole reason to delegate your workload was for you to start to do something a little bit different, was for you to start to venture out in a little bit different route per se. It wasn't so that you could fill up every single space with just more work. So there's something we need to fine tune this a little bit so that you don't find yourself in the same route again where you just feel really overwhelmed with a lot of work. And even though you get help, you sort of really fast just fill up that gap. That was not the purpose. The purpose was for you to free up some time so that it doesn't have to be that tough. You sort of just really focus on the work at hand and let people around you take care of the uploading and the editing and whatever this is for you. But it's also for something because it's time to go. I just really feel like it's time for something different. It's time for something different, Taurus. It might be even in the same field, but it's time for to venture out. And you're getting the help. If you already have not lended the help, you're not supposed to lend your help to someone else. You're supposed to take in the help from someone else. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be around work, but that's the analogy that I'm getting, and that's the visual that I'm getting. That it's around work, and that we need to lighten that workload a little bit, and you're getting the support. And it's huge, Taurus, that you're asking for it. It's huge. It can also be that you're lightening the load of just sharing things about yourself with someone else. Maybe you're Taurus is holding on to certain things. You just don't like to. You're very private, very personal in that sense. You don't really share a lot about yourself with other people. And sometimes that can sort of pile up when you really could use a friend or could use a sounding board to just sort of speak your truth a little bit without no one judging you there. And that can also be the truth, that there's a helping hand here. There's a mentor, there's a teacher, there's a guide, there's a friend that is just there to take your load off a little bit, which is really good. And so then we're moving on to the round and round. There's a situation here where it feels like forever you haven't really been able to come out of. You've done the same thing for a long time, and it really continues beautifully from this. Like it's time for something different, or just a venturing out in the same field. Like you don't have to quit altogether. If this is a job, you don't have to quit the job altogether. We just need some new angle, which fits perfectly with the observer. Or if this is a relationship, you don't necessarily have to break up with a person. You don't necessarily have to separate. You just need a new angle. We need a new input here. We need to do something different so that the relationship can become different. Together with 8 of Michael and 7 of Gabriel. So the 8 of Michael is like when you're finding that way out, and that's like the most uplifting, rewarding, freeing, exhilarating feeling one can have, when you find a way out. And if this is like you're just finding a solution to your relationship, or you're finding that you're even like breaking up can be the biggest courage sometimes. Like to continue would be easy, although it wouldn't be easy because you would continue in a relationship that you feel is over. That is not easy. But for right now, it might feel easier for you to just stick to the relationship rather than breaking it off, even though you feel like the truth is to break it off. Time to go. So when you finally find that breakthrough of like, I know what to do now. I have an opening here. I know what to do. That's the most like, when you find that path, whatever that is for you right now, or if this is just really getting the help that you seek, you just find the window of just a little bit of a breather because you're getting the help that you're seeking. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. And this is not seeing things clearly. Together with claim your power, stand your ground, hold to that integrity of yours, know who you are, and just sort of know that like it's going to work out if you stick to your inner being, if you stick to your energy. Together with the observer, like you're sitting on a golden egg, like, and for me that is like you're sitting on this huge potential. If you just shift your focus a tiny little bit, your perspective, your angle a tiny little bit, you could see something completely new. You can see your relationship in a new light. You can see solutions in a new light. You can, or just see solutions to the situation. You could see from one angle something looks really, really bleak. It looks like I'm not in contact with my emotions. I've shut down a little bit. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just sort of going on repeat. It's just random is what it feels like. And from another angle, it's you're so clear about what you don't want, so you're so clear about what you do want. There's such an asking inside of you right now, and like you're so excited for the next adventure and you're just ready to take off. And Page is turning that page, like you're turning the page to the situation. And that's just coming from two different angles. Together with the Star card, which is healing and hope and a wish fulfillment. It says on the bottom, a dream come true, believe in yourself, which is very much this, believe in yourself. A dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. There's going to be movement here. You're going to get the help you seek. And it really serves you right now to take, really itchy on my nose. It really helps you right now to take a different angle, a different approach, different perspective on this situation. I'm going to move this into the extension and see what else I can find there for you. So if you feel like this is my story, this is me. I want to know more about this. You're so welcome to the extension. There's 2 ways to get there. Read about them in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, Taurus. I really appreciate you coming here, watching this video, taking time out of your day. And please subscribe if you haven't already, and even like the video if you actually like the video. I also want to say, if you don't get my uploads anymore, because I've gotten some comments that why don't I get the notification that you've uploaded a video? And after a little bit of a read up, you can unsubscribe. You just unsubscribe to my channel, and then you subscribe again, and then you hit the little bell, and it will come to you again. Okay? So I hope that helps. Thank you so much, guys.